Pew, 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 pew. That's supposed to be the air horn. And like when a DJ does an air horn. Missed y'all. Welcome back to Seven Heaven, the most blessed and highly favored channel on the YouTube. Tell them, sirens. We got a fun one today, y'all. The Super Bowl is coming up. And guess what? It's the Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City, Kansas, not Kansas City, Missouri, and the Philadelphia Eagles. So what's the tea? The tea is many things, but to give you all a little bit of back knowledge, so the Eagles won their first and only Super Bowl all the way from their history, and they were established July 8th, 1933, and the only time they've ever won the Super Bowl was in 2018. They beat the New England Patriots, okay? Wow, good job, guys. It's been some time, though. So, I mean, that team, whoever was on the Eagles at that point, you're the man. You're the men. But the Chiefs, I mean, they're going for like a three-peat, because this would be their third year winning. They first won in 1970 against the Minnesota Vikings. Yes, Minnesota. I know some nice folks from there. And then in 2020, they beat the 49ers. But in 2023, they beat these same motherfuckers. They beat the Eagles. And so in 2024, they beat the 49ers again. And y'all already know Travis Kelce is an Eagle. He's born, I believe, October 5th, 1989. And he's kind of all over. We know that, I don't know, y'all. He's on Grotesquerie. He's on, like, all this stuff on a Ryan Murphy show. But it's interesting if you look at the shareholders, too. And I promise I'll get to the card pulling, y'all. But I just wanted to give you all the context of what the stakes of the game were, okay? If you want to press fast forward, you can. There's a button, okay? Disney owns the majority of Hulu. They have a 67% stake, and the remaining 33% was supposed to go, that belonged to NBC, was supposed to go to Disney, making them 100% shareholder, which I guess you're not a shareholder, you're the holder, bitch, okay? And 2024, so I didn't really see articles about whether that deal closed or not, but you can bet it probably did. So ESPN, on the other hand, yeah, Disney owns Hulu, which Travis Kelce is on a lot of Hulu shows and relation, and Disney owns 80% of ESPN, which the remaining 20% is like a Hearst Communications ownership. And so, like, yeah, there's shareholders involved, y'all. Not to say that that's involved with the prediction. There's people who think the NFL is rigged. I don't really know or care, to be frank, but I think it's interesting when you look at the history of, like, okay, why is this, that? Because, yeah, Travis Kelce has been more on the scene. Football viewership has gone way up because of his Taylor Swift dating and all that jazz. And the Chiefs were born August 14th, 1959. They started as the Dallas Texans by a football old school legend named Lamar Hunt. And in 1963, they moved to Kansas and were renamed the Chiefs. Which, it's funny if y'all look at the renames because, like, they go through all this shit. I mean, football would literally be like, the Redskins. It's so funny. And so, yeah, the Eagles were born because of Burt Bell and Lud Ray. They bought what was the Frankfurt, Philadelphia Yellow Jackets for $2,500. So if you have $2,500, you too can own a football team. Their stadium saw like a really, really bad fire in 1931, which was a terrible season for them. And because of the Great Depression, they were already struggling. We were all struggling. I remember 1931, Lord, crazy year. We were all struggling, y'all. And so, in 1943, this is just a fun fact. But in 1943, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh team that is now the Steelers, they performed, I guess played as the Steagles because World War II caused a manpower shortage. And I'm like, damn, can you imagine? There's definitely not a manpower shortage now. We're dripping in men over here, okay? But Yeah, that's kind of the tea, y'all. So I'm just gonna pull some cards for the Eagles. I'm gonna pull some out of 2 different decks for the Chiefs. And you know, y'all, I know that was like a longer introduction. I don't know how many football fansies we have over here. Respect either way. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to know that I looked at the astrology too. We won't get into that. I have my opinion for what I think about the astrology, which maybe I'll tell you all towards the end. But no, I think the introduction was warranted. So what do we have for those Eagles? What do we have for those Eagles in the year of our Lord? We'll pull 3. What do we have for the Eagles? Thank you, Lord, for all thou dost. Okay, we have 3. And I'll pull clarifiers too for each. But what do we have for the Chiefs? I'll just clarify with the other deck. Sorry, y'all. I saw a software update and I was like, what? What do we have for the Chiefies, the Chief Keefs? Not actually Chief Keef, please Spirit, just the Chiefs for the Super Bowl. Please, what do we have for the Chiefs? For the Super Bowl. What do we have for the Chiefies? What do we have for the Chiefs? Come on, y'all. Come on, Lord. Spit these cards out. Spit these little cards out. Whoa. These literally didn't even go. That was weird. What do we have for Miss Chiefs? Sorry, y'all. This is taking so forever. Okay. Those literally all came out together. King of Swords. So it's going to be cutting it close, y'all. Going to be cutting it close. An air sign dominant. And we have the bird in the background. Okay? Bird in the background. Interesting. Eagles. I already know better. I already know better than to let my candle out. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. And 10 of Pentacles. Okay, y'all. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know how many clarifiers we need now, but this looks like a good outcome for them. Now, y'all see this? Let's see what we got for the Chiefs, because that's, I mean, literally kings. Like, y'all get that championship ring, the crown. 10 of Pentacles, which is like literal awards. And the Wheel of Fortune. And y'all, I mean, before I even talk about the Chiefs and the Keefs, I just have to say, like, y'all, it creates more drama. Like, even though it would be like a big victory, think of like the Grammys, right? I won't say, like, certain parties that have been winning for a long time or have won a lot of awards didn't win this year, which makes it more interesting, because it's like last year, if we had vanilla, this year we can have chocolate or whatever. Not to make it about flavors, but y'all know what I mean. Like, the variety is what makes it interesting. So scripted or not. And I do think the Eagles are coming hungry, because they already lost before to this team. And yeah, I think they're just like gonna come hungry. So let's go into the Chiefs now. What do we have? Okay, so there's 4 here. There's 4. Miss Magician is first. Very possible somebody has like an insane, kind of an insane showing. Okay. The Hermit, but the Hermit was reversed, which I think is interesting, because Travis Kelce, with his October 5th birthday, is a Libra in tropical, but in sidereal, he is a Virgo. Hermit card is Virgo, y'all. So, just so y'all know, Knight of Wands, but Knight of Wands is also reversed. Very interesting, because none of the other ones were reversed. So, like, maybe he may fumble. Travis Kelce may have, like, a big fumble moment. I guess I'm getting that because of this reversal with his Hermit. But, yeah, the boy may fumble. and Queen of Swords. Interesting. So we already know Miss Tay's gonna be there. I mean, I don't know. Sound. I don't really know if we need to clarify the Eagles because it looks pretty clear for them. But can we clarify the reverse Hermit and the reverse Knight of Wands? Okay, we got 3 more. Pop. Okay. So maybe we may go into overtime here too with this 2 of Swords. And there's like it comes down to like one play or one choice. One essentially golden opportunity here that someone's like rushing in with. So I think it will be like a crazy close game. Crazy close. Can you clarify that Ace of Pentacles? Please, Spirit, please. We said please. Whoa. Too much energy coming out. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. So interesting because it is in New Orleans, so it's not like it's cold. You know, it's actually probably going to be a nice warm day. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say that because they did just get snow, so I'll have to look at what the weather's supposed to be. But I mean, we have possibility of unexpected weather, and we have like their surprise. I mean, this is like, it's scarcity, it's loss, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Do we just have one more for the Chiefs? I mean, we're gonna see like good work on their behalf at all. The Hermit card with Virgo, even though it's reversed. Like, I don't know, someone might be playing selfishly. There might be a fumble with Kels. And I mean, the magic is there. So we know Miss Swift will be in the building. But yeah, we're gonna see like some great plays, but I don't know if this doesn't look like they're gonna take it, the Chiefs. This is looking like an Eagles flying moment. Let's see, what do we have? Spirits, guides, angels. What do we have? One more. Well, we had these fall out. Okay. Yeah. I'm really thinking someone's waiting like just too long for something. And that's why like when I see these little knights around, because we have like Knight of Cups too, and we have the Magician. So I think Tay's in the building, obviously. And like they've been loving showing her with all this stuff. But I think that there will just be like a lot of honorable mentions. But even with this, like, I feel like something's just gonna kind of screw them over. And you know what I was thinking? Even when I like, and I mean, I could pull clarifiers for the Eagles, but I feel like it's pretty damn clear. Like, those are straight up victory cards. Maybe it's to my detriment that I'm not, but whatever. Devil, it's that idea of because they're going for the three-peat, they're defending a title, so they're not as hungry. And there was a lot of information in the charts. Yes, the sirens too, reflecting. But there was a lot in the charts about transformation, like the sudden transformation. So the energies are ready for something new. It's not just like the repetition of what the same is, but there's the idea of transformation as well. So, you know, I think with this, like that's a loss of some kind, you know? What do we have for our back of deck? Lovers. There will be a couple moments. But I do think maybe there will be some kind of like show-stopping moment if they do lose though. Yeah, like something Taylor and Travis will do to kind of steal the spotlight. To kind of like reject the loss. Not this crazy bunny. That's actually so funny. And I just said like steal the spotlight. Like it doesn't get much more spotlight stealing than that. But yeah. Yeah, let's see what Moonology has to say and then we'll cut this. But yeah, y'all, I think we should just expect like some Eagle winning. And it's gonna be a hell of a game, but it comes down to that's what I meant to say with this, like the arrogance of a three-peat, like, oh well, we have it, like their underestimation and the cockiness of having won before may and like this, like, look, like we're gonna see good plays by them, we're gonna see a talented game, but that idea of their talent being acknowledged may make them cocky enough to underestimate the enemy, essentially. And that's why I think we have all these nights, because there's a lot of good playing, a lot of honorable mentions, but they're not like the Eagles over here are they're ready to claim the throne. And with the Queen of Swords, it's a bit different. And there was a lot in the tarot reading, or not the tarot reading, in the astrology too, about like this being a career-making game, really for both of them. So don't be surprised if we see double overtime or something like crazy that we never see. But like this is a career-making game for the Eagles, their second Super Bowl win ever. And so yeah, let's see. Lord, can we have a Moonology card? Clear and concise for who's taking this, what's happening tomorrow. In Pisces, new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Now, kind of going off of what we were saying before, well, no, I wasn't saying this before. I wasn't. But going off of colors, Eagles are blue. I mean, actual Eagles aren't blue, but the Philadelphia Eagles wear like they're blue and green. And they are the ones that had a lot of Pisces placements. And they have, I think, Uranus or something in Pisces tomorrow. So I'm just going to claim that, y'all. It's interesting, like, predictions like this, because obviously things can always change. But I think that's the goals. The good old Eagles to claim this one. I'll see y'all for a personal reading. We got more readings to get through. I gotta do my New Orleans vlog. There's just stuff to catch up on. But let me know what y'all want to see a reading on too, because I would love to do it. And yeah. I love y'all so much. I've been thinking about y'all a lot and about this channel, how grateful I am for all of y'all. And I don't know, y'all are great. If you're still here even, I'm just singing your praises, because y'all have the most insightful stuff in the comments. You do your research, you're well-read, well-studied. Most of y'all either say something nice, or if it's not nice, it's true. So thanks y'all for the love. And keep being happy, keep being yourself, stay hydrated, and stay on cloud 7. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.